Hey guys, well, welcome back. Hope everything's going good with you guys and your sales and everything. Been definitely active. Sales are kind of getting, I gotta really look, are they getting better? It seems like I'm getting consistent now. Not a lot of sales, but getting consistent. I know what I need to do to build it up. It's list. I still need to go in and put some things on sale, and because since I have a store, I do have an eBay store, the lowest level of a store. So I have that. I know I need to go on and do some sales and make things look a little bit better, and then I need to go through things. A lot of things I need to do in the background of eBay, like looking at older items and see what's been sitting around for a while. So I need to do that. But right now, I'm focusing, right now. How many times do I need to say that? My focus right now is holidays. I'm a little bit behind. I should have listed them before. I need to do something to remind myself, because if you go to Walmart, any of these places, Target, I mean, there's Christmas stuff out already. It's been out for weeks, and Halloween's been out for a while. So I need to get those listed earlier. But I do come across some things along the way, and I try to get them listed right away, especially if the holidays are on us. But it's not too late, because here we are in October, and well, I'll talk about that, but some of the stuff I sold. But the first thing I want to show you is what I'm going to list, and I went ahead and priced these things. So the first thing here is, and these aren't like big resellers, but people do buy them. They're just not pricey items, but they do sell, and these are in good shape. I thought I had a mark, but no. This is a Kim Rogers brand, and it's a burgundy shirt with a turkey on it. And these sell, let me see what I put here. They sell, Kim Rogers sells between $8 and $22. I noticed the holiday stuff sells a little bit higher, like a turkey shirt similar to this one. It sold for $24, but that was with free shipping. So I'm planning on putting this at $14.99 with shipping. And I always put, or best offer. So that is always available. So I always put that. And then another Kim Rogers, and it is pumpkin. It's a pumpkin one. And it's a 3X, both of these are 3XL. I don't know if I said that. But this one right here, pretty much the same thing. Like I said, the holiday stuff sells a little bit better. So I'm going to put this one at the $14.99 plus shipping also, and just see if somebody offers me something or takes me up on it. The other thing that's holiday related, and I'm okay as far as my timing, I think, because it's Thanksgiving stuff. And I have two of these. Somebody was trying to sell it for $10 at one point. I did not pay that. I paid a lot less for it. And this is a lamppost cover. I sold a pumpkin one in the bag. That was the difference. These are already used without the bag, and there's a little bit of wear on it, but it's like a scuff, but nothing you'd really even notice if it's sitting on your lamppost. But it has a little tail on the back of it. But you have Mr. Turkey here, and I sold mine. My pumpkin sold for $20 plus shipping, and that was, like I said, new in the packaging and everything. So I'm gonna put this at $14.99 because it doesn't have packaging, but it's in good shape. It's sort of like it's almost like new, except for the little scuffy thing. But I'm going $14.99. Like I said, I do best offer. I have two of those, and I do list them separately because somebody might just want one. Maybe they just have one lamppost, because I have two of the pumpkins for sale. One sold, one still sitting there. So somebody just wanted one. Then I came across a little issue with perfumes. I'm not gonna get too into detail with this because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. But I just realized there is not perfumes, these are colognes, but whatever, fragrances. I was going to list one, and I was like, this is weird. Why do I have, these aren't new in box, but they only let me do new in box. And I did a little more digging, and I found out that eBay frowns upon you, or they, okay, cutting back in here. I don't know why my camera just shut off. Anyway, eBay has a policy because of the FDA that you're not supposed to sell like used fragrances. These I don't think are used, but they're open box, and I think there's a gray area there. So those seem to be not used, but eBay has in their policy they can suspend your account, they can give you a warning, these things, but it seems like a lot of people are still selling them. So I'm trying to figure out the ones that, there's like two here that I have that you can see that they've been used. putting those off to the side, and I'm trying to make a decision what I want to do with the ones that look like they haven't even been opened. So if you guys have any experience with that, let me know. I'm reading up a lot of things on that, and I don't want to get too much into that. But anyway, that's what's up with the perfume thing. What I sold recently was, there's a Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. I sold that for, it's a vinyl album, and I sold it for $15 plus shipping, which is right about where I think they asked for a little bit less. I think I had it maybe at $19.99 or something. It's not as sought after. Like if you ever see New Jersey, that vinyl album, that one always sells really well. Pretty sought after vinyl record from what I can see. And you could probably get, depending on the condition, probably starting at like 24 or higher for that one. Then, so I sold the Bon Jovi, and I just sold this dress. I just listed it, I want to say yesterday. Just literally listed it yesterday. I think I showed you guys this dress that I was going to, that I had priced it in a previous video, but this one sold. It's a Monster High, I think it's called Frankenstein. Is this the Monster High one? It's on here somewhere. Yeah, Frankenstein, you know, because they, instead of Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein. They came up with names, cute little names, and it's girl doll products. But this dress right here was up for maybe a day or two. I don't remember. It's very, very quick, and it sold for, what do I sell this one for? $14.99, exactly what I was asking for. I think it was priced perfect when I looked at all the comps and everything. I think I priced it where somebody would want it, and boom, it did. It sold really quick. And I'm starting to post things on Facebook at the same time. And I'm trying to decide which ones I should put on Facebook also, like albums. I know I can put an individual album and sell it on eBay. Are people interested through Facebook that way? So I have to do a little more investigating. But certain things like that dress, the turkeys, things like that, I'm gonna list on eBay as well as Facebook. And it's a new challenge for me because obviously I have a spreadsheet where I keep everything, and I might go into detail on that later with you, but I have it marked, like I have an eBay spreadsheet, and I have a little column where if I list it on Facebook also, I mark it. And then if it sells, I obviously know to pop over to Facebook. And I'm just thinking, did I delete this one? And I already did, and delete it off of Facebook, obviously. A friend of mine's like, hey, you know, what if it sells on both? And I'm thinking it's probably pretty dang slim that it's gonna sell on both, like at the same time. It's got to be pretty slim. I'm sure it can happen. Anything's possible, obviously, but I'm like, I'm gonna try, because I know a lot of people put the same product on different places, different platforms, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And you know, I have to make a decision if that ever happens. You know, I got to figure out what's the right thing to do in that situation. So I'm just hoping it doesn't. And I know a lot of people do double list, so maybe that's something you guys know also. Have you had something sell really quick, or like it sold on eBay and you didn't get over to your other platform quick enough, you know, and it sold there too? What did you guys do in that situation? That's, as a newbie, I want to know, you know, what you do in that situation, because you want to do right by everybody, right? So anyway, but you also want to sell your product. It's crazy, right? Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. I have a lot more stuff in here. I'm still surrounded by some of the stuff I already showed you that I still need to list. I'm trying to get to that, but I popped the holiday stuff in ahead of the line just to get that stuff out because we're in the holiday season. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope your sales are great. And if you have any ideas or information for me, or any thoughts on what I talked about today, let me know in the comments and I will respond. All right, you guys take care out there. Bye.